Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go right into it. I was very excited when I found out that they were coming out with a mattifying primer. I'm super obsessed with Fenty Beauty. I'd been using profilt'r Insta Retouch Primer, as you can see, like literally using it. This was my travel one and I just had to use it. I just got a full-size one. So this is a more lotiony feel primer. There's nothing silicone-y or no slip to it at all. It is really nourishing and I like to put it underneath my Becca to mattify my skin because I always needed the mattifying effect for my pores, to smooth everything over, but I always found that this worked as a great base primer, so I'd been going crazy and using this. So imagine my excitement when I found out that they were coming out with the mattifying filter or primer. This is the primer, the True Matte profilt'r mattifying primer. I already did my brows off camera because it's already kind of late in the day. I ran to the gym, did a couple of other things, and the day is kind of slipping away from me, so I want to be able to live in this primer and actually see its full effects for at least 6 hours before coming back and giving you guys like my first impression. I'm barefaced right now. I'm about to moisturize my face. An everyday moisturizer. My skin is going up and down. My skin is, 1 minute it's dry and clearing up, the next it wants to have a random breakout. So I'm just going to be taking my Embryolisse Late Cream, and this is good for all skin types. It's just a really thick consistency. So what's exciting to me about the True Matte profilt'r by Fenty is that it does come with a blue agave, which is supposed to blur over your pores and provide this cushiony feeling texture of a primer, but as it sets, it's supposed to provide the smooth mattifying filter. And this is going to be perfect for combination skin. Like I said, my skin goes up and down. One day it's going to be oily in some places, one day it's going to be dry. I'm going to experience a breakout. So for combination skin, I think that this is going to be exceptional. I do need the matte because I do definitely get oily in my T-zone area. I'm going to go ahead and figure it out. So for this one, let's just go ahead, test it out. It did look a little bit milky to me on the pictures, like when they squirted it. I think that it is a little bit milky, so let's go ahead right now and just test it. It has the same pump as the profilt'r primer and the profilt'r foundation, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the consistency of this. And I thought it would be like way more liquidy, but it's kind of like a lotion. Just gonna pick that up and put it on my face. No smell, no scent whatsoever. Very good coverage. Like, it's not too drying. It doesn't set immediately, you know what I mean? Like, you don't put it down and then it automatically dries. You have some time to work it into your skin. Again, very smooth lotion-like feel with no slip at all. Very, 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 very mattifying. So we're just gonna let this set into my skin. I want to see like how it sets and how it dries. Just trying to concentrate this on the areas that I know are gonna get oily, child. And I still feel like it's setting. So I don't know if you can tell, but as it's setting, I can definitely see the mattifying effect. It's definitely matte to the touch. Non-silicone at all, which is very important to me because silicone primers don't do anything for me. They literally just clog my skin and make me break out worse, all the while helping my foundation to slip off my face. So this is very, very, very light and very cushiony as described. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set one side of my face like with just a little bit of the profilt'r honey powder, as I usually do. Like I said, I usually set my primers, so I'm gonna go ahead and set one side that is the most problematic. I'm gonna dust a little bit onto that side. Now this side, we're really just gonna go and we're just really gonna use the primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Fenty profilt'r again, and this is in the shade Honey. I use this all the time, every day. Every day that I have makeup on, this is what I'm using to set my primer. So I'm just gonna pick that much up, and this and just lightly dust this over just to mattify it a little bit more. So just keep in mind that the profilt'r foundation is very mattifying within itself. I haven't been using my Fenty foundation every single day. It's summer, so I switch up my routine. I usually go to a medium coverage dewy finish for a foundation. So yeah, just lightly dusted 1/2. I don't know if you can see, but I mean, this side is pretty, it feels pretty matte, very, very soft. And then this one was set with the powder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and proceed with my normal foundation. I just picked up a fresh profilt'r. As y'all know, I love this foundation. I'm just not using it currently, again, because like I said, I switched up my routine, but I heard that Fenty's coming out with like a dewy or medium coverage foundation, so I'm here for that. Y'all know I'm already gonna be getting it. So I am in the shade 380. And again, just work this into, oh shoot, a hair. This does oxidize quite a bit, but anyways, it's like one of the best foundations ever invented, period. So I've refilled this foundation so many times. And just work that in. So I just allowed the foundation to set a little bit, and everything is very matte. So far so good. So far so good. I just wanted to go ahead and use all Fenty products just so we could know how they work together. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my Fenty concealer, and this is in the shade 360. Pretty damn good. Like, things are really blurred, like for real, like wow. Kind of shocked, and I haven't even set anything, and I haven't even set with any powder or anything, and the pores are looking really minimized, so that is a plus already. I mentioned this powder in one of my favorites. This powder literally just takes all the moisture out of your face, and it will keep you matte all day. I didn't know how to work with it at first, but again, I use this every single day, and it has such a light, it has such a pleasant smell to it as well. So this is me after my full face. It's around 5 o'clock. I'm about to go down to the strip with my boyfriend, and we're just gonna eat, and it's kind of hot outside right now. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this on for about 5 hours, 5.5 hours, and we will see how matte we're looking when we come back. So let's go ahead and test it out. So it's been like 6 hours. And yeah, as you can see, I literally have not blotted out all day. It was 105 degrees outside today. Went outside, ran errands, did some Snapchatting in the sun, and everything is still super matte. I'm very impressed with this primer. So I don't know if you can even like tell the difference in sides. It mostly just got oily in like my T-zone area, which is not out of the ordinary. Of course, the T-zone area, if I'm not blotting, you're gonna see that the foundation has been worn. I've been living in it for some hours. Everything else set very well. I'm very impressed by the way that the primer, this liquidy primer, set my pores and created the illusion that I was poreless. Very impressed with the formula. I'm very happy too, because I ordered this from Fenty.com. It's not available yet in stores at Sephora or anywhere else, so you have to order it online, and I didn't get to test it out, so I was kind of like, I mean, it's Fenty, but at the same time, if this is targeting just being a primer, just a sole mattifying primer, I don't know if, you know, how it's gonna work. So I just had the faith, and I haven't ever found this type of primer, to have the liquidy consistency to be able to blur over my pores and to keep me so matte all day. I feel like the combination that I used, just using all of the Fenty products, really was a win, because the foundation is matte and the concealer, it's creamy but it does dry to a matte, and then of course, like I said, the powder is very oil absorbing. So all in all, I want to give it a 5 out of 5. A 5 out of 5. This is okay. Like this side that was set with what that I just put the primer on, it's fine. It's fine. But this side with the powder, it's still fine as well. So I probably, give or take, like you can use a powder with it and you don't have to use a powder with it. I can't really see much of a difference, to be honest with you. This one may, I mean, it looks like this one's a little bit more luminous than this, but honestly, they held up to their own. I don't have any smile lines. Nothing is falling off. There's no wide pores. And I am very happy with the investment. And I really like the new science and formulation of this primer. So it is very, again, very matte. If you are dry, I don't think that this combination of everything that I used would work for you. Honestly, this is targeted for combination skin people. So if you are like me, you have combination skin, you have random breakouts, you're still working and getting to know your skin because it's very iffy. So this is great for the combination skin. So again, I give it 5 out of 5 stars. I've been living in this all day in 105-degree weather in the deserts. So I'm going to continue to keep wearing the primer. I'm going to see if it breaks me out in any areas, if I notice anything different in my skin. It looks pretty good. So I'm really excited about that. Right on time, perfect product, and I'm very excited that it worked out for me. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed and you've watched this whole video, I mean, you might as well go ahead and jump in and become a part of Kel's crew. Yes, you're more than welcome to come in and be a part of my crew. I will see you guys here in my next video, and again, I will continue wearing this and provide updates for you guys. If you have any requests or anything like that, leave it down below, and I will see you in my next video.